So we're here with James Webb, and he's had some recently massive news after his incredible hometown win at the first Cage Warriors event in Colchester. So James, what's the big news?
Middleweight title, baby.
Yeah.
Fighting for the belt, March 2nd. I'm going to bring that belt back to Colchester.
And who are you coming up against in this middleweight fight?
Thomas Robertson from Denmark.
So Thomas Robertson, I've done a little bit of research. Thomas Robertson, he's pretty much undefeated apart from his one loss against Craig White. What's your thoughts on him as a fighter, and what's your thoughts on him?
He's a good guy, yeah, he's a good fighter. Quite well-rounded, so looks like it's going to be a good scrap, but my confidence is just in me. Like, I will win that fight. Like, no doubt about it, I will win that fight.
So, fighting in your hometown?
Yeah.
Big. The event was
massive.
Biggest MMA event to come to this side of southeast of England.
Yeah.
And you did it in dramatic fashion, knocking out Jason Radcliffe. What did that feel like?
Surreal. Still the same sort of feeling as actually post-fight. Felt a bit like, did that just happen? But it was literally like written in the stars, you know. The event come to Colchester. I got moved from co-main to main, and finished it early. And yeah, well as well.
So that sounded quite interesting, because your first 4 fights were won by rear naked, and that ground game is intimidating for anyone. And obviously you're a jiu-jitsu champion. Then out of nowhere, striking game.
Yeah.
You put Jason straight down. There was no questions. What was that like in terms of getting that instant finish on something that maybe he wasn't anticipating?
I think he was anticipating the level change. A lot of people are thinking about the level change and the takedown, the push to the fence, and obviously you have to use your hands to get there, you know. So I don't just like grapple. We do throw. I always throw my hands, you know, and I get told that by my coach. And Chris is always saying, like, throw your hands. You hurt everybody. Every time you throw your right hand, you hurt people. And obviously now I do like striking when I'm back home with a guy that's in Team GB. So training with him and sparring with him and his coach, his boxing coach, is fantastic as well. So like, I believe my hands are really good, yeah, you know, like very good, you know.
Yeah. So that you just mentioned there, I believe it's Lewis Richardson. Lewis Richardson's another reach your peak advocate. We've been doing some stuff with him recently, and obviously he had his first win in a Team GB shirt in December. Now that, with your jiu-jitsu game, that must be taking that striking game of yours and giving you that confidence to a whole new level.
Definitely, yeah. Like, I still have my avenues to win. Like, there's still always going to be better strikers out there, but fortunately in MMA, it's you know, with a little glove on, you don't need to be the best striker in the world to win. I still have that plan, and I still, you know, like, I believe if I'm getting if I get taken down, I'll be back up, and if I get taken down, I'm going to try and submit. And you know, I'm still looking for that takedown myself, get heavy on top, throw shots, and then get my submission. But if, like, I have to stand up, I don't mind it. I don't mind being hit, man. I got hit and dropped in a fight, my first fight last year. Got hit and went down and got back up and won the fight with a second to go. You know, I don't mind being hit. I'm here to fight. That's it.
So it's early days in 2019, as we know. This is a huge announcement. It's a huge step for you in your career. Obviously, as an individual from these parts, what does it mean to you being given that title shot? Because
it's massive, man. Like, there's some big fighters in this town as well. There's some big names, you know, and Essex and surrounding areas, and from Suffolk, obviously Arnold in the UFC. So that feels a bit surreal. That I am that guy now at the moment who's going to be given that shot. I'm going to fight for the belt. I'll be the first guy, I believe, in the region to fight for a world title in MMA. I believe, you know. And I will win it. I promise you I'll win it. That belt will come back to Colchester. So I think it's going to be another thing I can tick off. I got to main event Cage Warriors and win it. I tick that off. And I'm going to do something similar again this time around as well, you know. I'm in a very good space. Your
goal for 2019, we've kind of addressed upon. I know it's early days, but what's an outline goal? Not too much deal. What's an outline goal for you in 2019?
World champion, undefeated. That's it. I'm not looking too much about setting these like things about reaching this point. Like we said earlier, my career is just about fighting, saying yes to people, fighting people, and then whatever happens on that journey happens, and you go places. Whatever happens, happens. But there's nothing more straightforward than this year. It's going to be world champion, undefeated again, and then I'll set some more goals and see what happens, you know. But that's going to happen.
Sweet, perfect, James. Thank you very much, man. We're looking forward to coming down to you in your March and smashing it at the O2.
Thank you very much, man. Take care.